Hey, Shalom, family. At this time, may the peace of y'all be reaching every one of you brothers and sisters. I have a very important video to share with you, brothers and sisters, because when you look at Isaiah, may the peace of y'all be upon each and every one of you, brothers and sisters, at this time. And we're going to talk about our brothers and sisters that went back to the land they call Israel today too soon, and what's going over there. And I got word, I saw this video, brothers and sisters, concerning the things that is going on over there, brothers. Yes, it's a mess, and our people go back too soon and still go back into the curse, showing that's not the time, brother and sister. It made me think about this video I saw. 7-year-old boy, he stole his grandmother's car and went joyriding in a minivan. And so when they caught up with him about they smashed so many cars and everything, brothers and sisters, ran into a brick wall or column or something, smashed a lot of bricks up, damaged a lot of cars, tore his grandmother's van up. And so they questioned him and asked him why he did it. And he said he liked to do hood rat stuff. 7 years old. And he went joyriding with a friend. The police noticed them because it was two short guys riding the vehicle. So they followed behind them until they crashed. And he said he liked to do hood rat stuff. And that's exactly what you see. I say that, and I bring that into this video because when you see this video, the view you get in your mind is that our people think that's how it's going to be on the return back home. You're going to go back into the land and you're going to do hood rat stuff. The guy was getting interviewed. He had a cigarette in his hand, chilling in his seat, like, you know, like in the hood, talking about Ben Armin and the crew over there, what's going on in their camp, they set up, that they're on the land of Demona, our brother and sister, by a nuclear site. And the people over there, I heard, is catching hell, brothers and sisters. And the reason why I said hood rat stuff, because I heard, you know, God was saying, if it's true, according to him, he is the witness of these things over there. He said, you know, they have a lot of poor among them, especially he classified, especially said the male class. And so he said the sisters over there is turning to the white men over there, just like the Edomites and whoever else over there with the Edomites, the Ashkenazim over there that comes from the sea line of Yaphet. So we have the enemies over there. Our sister turn with because they join into the military. See, they go in there to be second-class citizens. All this is a curse, brothers and sisters. ABBA promised us, sure they didn't come out of captivity, because the return home right now is not escaping captivity. You're going right back into captivity. Only at a certain time when we migrate together. A lot of people migrating independently and going here to there. ABBA tell us to unite and to leave this place. It's better for us to leave as a nation, not independently. A lot of people leave independently. Like many people know, it's strength in numbers. Even lions go in packs. Majority I see lions, they're in packs. It's always more beneficial when you're in numbers. Don't forget that, family. Because at the time, the enemy got us all surrounded and they outnumber us. So we got to exercise wisdom, the knowledge of Yah. Why do you think they whole scheme and strategy to divide and conquer what they did when they scattered us, brothers and sisters? They broke up tribes. Because if our tribes was together, we have more knowledge of ourselves. But when we got divided from here to there, a lot of confusion set in, and then we got mixed in with the enemy, and they infiltrated us and enforced their doctrine on us. That's why a lot of our people fight, and they fight with the doctrine of the enemy, because they don't know self. Even they call on foreign beings. That's not even the creator. Our brothers and sisters, we only have one creator. You got to remember that, brothers and sisters. Right now we are divided into two nations, Yard and Yezreel, Yah, soon to be one again when we return home. So it's very important about what's going on, and you will see the curse is still upon our people until the true gathering will take place, which is in process now, to gather our people by the knowledge of Yah. Remember he said these dry bones wake up. And you come and see a huge army. Read that passage in Ezekiel chapter 37. How it came up into an army. Don't you know an army, a 413, a body of people uniting together to become one? When we be one, the confusion goes. We could talk when we're together. All the falsehood will leave. Even though you can see the process even starting now on the internet, it's cleaning a lot of cobwebs from the people's minds. It's starting getting all that down. See, from the great many, it's breaking down to the few as we begin to even talk and communicate over the internet. The social networks, brothers and sisters. And so, but the greater gonna come when we come together physically. Not and keep communicating over the internet, but physically talking face to face. A lot of people ask me why I don't show my face. It's a shame even for me to show my face at this time. And our people not even uniting. That's why please never ask me that again until y'all ready to see me face to face. Physically. Not over some internet. That's not important. To see my appearance. If the message go forth into the earth, the message of truth, brothers and sisters. I'm here to teach you this truth, brothers and sisters, by the will of Yah, if you like it or not. To share with you the words of Yah as a witness of Yah. Because we got to understand these things. We got to understand these things. We got to know. We have to have this knowledge. We got to understand what confusion is. We got to understand the confusion in the word. Look at the one old word, Bethel. So ABBA came down in Bethel, the nation, and divided them. Gave them multiple languages, and he scattered them. You see that? It was one language. And then when he Betheled it, which means confusion, which means division, which means separation, he divided it. So the people can all be one to try to come up against Yah. That's what it's all about. To build a tower, to build an image, and use the image and saying they're making a great name, see, for themselves, but not and reject the only one who is Yah, who is the creator of heaven and the earth. They were looking to things, brothers and sisters, to worship and pray. That's where it all got started at over there. Brothers and sisters, after the flood with Nimrod and the boys, with his crew. Don't forget that, family. Division, separation is confusion. Never forget that. Think about the word Bethel when the language became many. People could not communicate. So tribes with their tribes and separated. They couldn't even finish building off the structure because they could not understand each other. And therefore, y'all said from that place, he scattered them all over the earth. You think, and why you think when they took that slaves, they took the same concept, see? And no, to scatter them is the best way to conquer them. When our people lost their power with Yah, because our people rejected Yah, our Yah rejected us and withdrew themselves from us. Because our people withdrew themselves from Yah first, and our Yah told us these things. He told us if we disobey Him, He's going to scatter us into all the nations. And the proof in the pudding, if you want to know the sign, look at yourself, brothers and sisters, who are scattered. Scattered with the confusion, don't even know your own heritage. Most of you don't. That's why many fight, but don't know themselves. So you call yourself an L. Division, confusion, because you don't know yourself. Brothers and sisters, I want to extend this video this long because it's very important to know they're catching hell in the morning. They're not blessed. How can you be blessed and the same hell, the same like the little boy said, hood rat stuff is going on. It's not gonna be like that in the kingdom of Yah when we get back home, and when the time we go in the wilderness for judgment, and Yah remove all the rebellious ones. It's not gonna be nobody in there smoking poison, chilling, laid back, kicked back, all hired up, or drunk up. Our nation leaving, all this poorness over there, and our people leaving and joining in with anybody who they feel like. It's not going to be like that, brothers and sisters, in the kingdom of Yah. There's no kingdom going on over there right now. It's not going to be you go back over there and the enemy going to rule the land. None of that is impossible what they're doing now over there at the moment and throughout that land of Yezreel, Yah right now. I know many people got desires over there. Many people got false priesthoods going all over the place, even in America. Some people call themselves the rabbis. That's fake. That's fake too. Because the scripture plainly tells you the messenger of Yah will teach the priests of Yah. Yes, brothers and sisters, all of this is in the writings. In the book of Malachiah, the messenger of Yah will come before Yah return and clean the priests of Yah and get them ready so they can rebuild the third temple, the altar for the slaughter place, which the altar is the slaughter place, for return animals, offerings for sins, and our peace offering back to Yah. And all y'all say, then he will accept us back unto him. You got to know all of these things, brothers and sisters. You got to learn these things. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to show you. I know what I'm here for now, without a doubt. That's why I call you and I tell you I am one of your teachers. I'm not the only one. It's others, but I am one of them, here to teach you, to show you this. You don't know these things until you get taught. Certain things you can't teach yourself because it wasn't given unto you to teach. Even though we got many people claiming to be teachers, but they don't know this. They don't know nothing about the messenger. That's why they set themselves up, their own priest, and call it a priesthood when it's falsehood. That's why they call the ones they set up elders. That's no such of a word that the real Hebrew would have proclaimed. We got Zay Quinn. Yes, Zay Quinn, what they call elder today, but it's Zay Quinn, because once you would have known the word El had nothing to do with Yah. Even the Canaanites referred to who they worship as El. It had no relevance with Yah, the Almighty, the Shaddai, the Yalut, the all-powerful one, almighty Shaddai, Bara, the creator of heaven and the earth. The Canaanites did not worship Yah. They did not serve Yah. They served something what you call El, E-L. You got to look into that, brothers and sisters. Even the word Beth-El should tell you something. To bring division, confusion, brothers and sisters. Right there, came over there and took Canaan land. Because all the hell was going on in there, was going on in America, because they served something like a form of El, but they call it God. But actually, they say the word God in, but actually, they wrap back worshiping this thing from Canaan, El worship. Look at that. They'll tell you where this word this word God comes from. They just replaced the word, added the word God, but it's El, who they worship and got you to worship. It's one from Canaan that come from Nimrod. Remember, Nimrod is of the same family of Canaan and all the tribe that was in Canaan, in the land of Canaan. You got to know these things, brothers and sisters. The same teaching was passed down. Remember, Nimrod was that mighty hunter that was opposed of Yah. Remember the enemy of Yah? This devil? You got to remember that, brothers and sisters. So very important. I don't want to say too much in this video because I got many other videos I want to bring forth out to you. But these are things you got to know. You got to understand, brothers and sisters. When the true Aliyah take place, which in English, the Exodus take place, the Aliyah, the migrating out, the uniting, because we got to unite, and then we got to migrate to a certain location, even before we get on boats and go back home. These are things you got to know, brothers and sisters. You got to, if you got to take these things to heart and be ready. You're ready to abandon things. If you're not ready to abandon things, you're comfortable here. You're too liable. You're too liable for this dependent on this government. You don't depend on Yah. So you're not ready to give things up. Even though this whole enemy want to kill you, brainwash you, got to believe in all manner of things. You don't want to give it up to remove the confusion. Yes, all the confusion ain't going to go away at one time. But as we get home and closer and talk together, more confusion going to leave day by day. It's a time period because so much is being inflicted on us. So much being taught to us. So a lot of things we're not going to get until we return home. Even the language back, the Hebrew language, we're not going to get until we get back to the East, brothers and sisters. Many people got a form of Hebrew, but they don't have that one that our ancestors used, brothers and sisters, that was given unto them in the purest form. Not until, brothers and sisters, Ephesians chapter 2, verse 9 tells you, brothers and sisters, not until we get home are we going to get that pure language. There's going to come a time we're going to get it. We're going to have it. We're going to know it. We all going to know it. So that's all I have to say in this video with that. I'll see you in the next video.